Hey guys, welcome to another art stream. Today's session, I'd like to focus on a little bit of line art right now. And while my entertainment is exclusive, my knowledge is free. So anyway, let's work on this line art here. So already I made like gesture art for some of this stuff. So like this bleach guy here. I mean Ichigo. So let me move a few things here. I can figure out which one is it? Okay, so that's there. I'm gonna select these two. And then move this batch over here. Actually, scratch that. Leave that there. What I need to move is the image. And then like move the other one to wherever. So line art, I struggle with quite a lot. Don't know why it's doing that. Should just be moving the image. Don't know why it's doing that. There we go. So line art, I have like a bit of a trouble like doing here, but some of the practices I've seen like drawing on like a tablet, and in drawing on a tablet is like different from actually drawing on paper. Because sometimes, yeah, like I got like a UG tablet here and it doesn't have like a screen. So most of the time you're just looking up while your pen is like illuminating where it is on the paper. And I heard the practice was to like doesn't really show up there that well. Let me summon up another thing here. So for practice, you gotta like practice your pen sensitivity, just to kind of create like set of lines here. Just like get like perfect strokes, each getting thicker or thinner depending on like what you need to do when it comes to certain lines. However, I got like a bit of brush layout here that allowed me to like do certain line out pretty well. For now, I'm thinking about doing this thing here. I think it's a little too far out. Let's move you a little bit closer. I guess I'll leave that zoomed out. So I'm just gonna like yep. So basic line art allows you to like Yeah, some of these lessons, I kind of realize what I'm doing. I'm actually working on my art fundamentals here, just to improve them a little bit. Just like that. And, all these art fundamentals put together will help me improve my art a little bit. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I should be doing this on the new layer. So layer 6. Uh-oh. Still on erase mode. Ah, damn it. There we go. Alright. So I'm just gonna like draw the face real quick. So it kind of coincides with the line here. Kind of like that. I don't know. With line art, it's a bit trickier because yeah, I kind of got like a unsteady hand, and the quicker you do your strokes, the more straight they look. But the slower you do them, the more shaky it becomes. And with this art program, you kind of have like a setting in the tool option that allows you to like select a stabilizer. It'll allow you to like create more smoother lines. Like right at that smaller dot is where I'm like dragging it. And it drags to like this big circle around just to make the smoothest lines ever. And I like to make it this small, that way it doesn't affect like the draw too much. So maybe I'll use the stabilizer here. Chin's looking a little extra weird. I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about like doing that there. And change it back to the basic brush because that's like the main setting here. I guess it helps to like practice like certain art styles just by like tracing them over or something. Although that's looking a little extra too thick. Maybe if I go here. Practice like drawing lines on the eyes, the little nose. Every little bit just to like get some sort of idea of how like some of these lines connect and all that. And eventually all these kind of like lead to making composition. The question is, how exactly, exactly am I gonna like do it here? I guess I never really finished this one. But I'm just gonna draw that a little bit. Then kind of going into this without much of a plan, much of a direction. But sometimes a little bit of improvement is all I need in order to create something good. Then, Eventually, all these things add up to like add up into a better art piece. I'll turn on stabilizer here. Just like that. Oh, I see. It's supposed to like go down like that. I'm kind of crap when it comes to like art, but I could focus on like tracing over half of these just to get like some sort of idea, and then like practicing all the other crap. Change the brush. Yeah, line art isn't really one of my strong suits. I'm more in tune with like when it comes to like coloring and gestures, basic rough sketches. But when it comes to actually drawing the line, it becomes crap. That one's looking okay with the stabilizer. And then go up. And then go down. And kind of make like an inner one. Just like that. Alright, had to buy morning coffee, but why not? A little bit of morning stream couldn't hurt. Not really following the gesture art here. But I am gonna do this my own way just to really capture like the style that I'm going for. Like that. Kind of branch out a little bit. And then follow this line a little bit. That one I might need to, like, get rid of the stabilizer for. Yeah, some of these shorter lines. I'm gonna have to, like, not use the stabilizer for. Then go like that. Not really much of a planner. Even though, like, sometimes I got, like, this grandmaster plan in my mind and suddenly it comes out like shit. Or it doesn't go exactly the way you want it. I kind of feel like it's a lot like that when it comes to, like, art. But, yeah, it's already looking like crap. Good old Gerudo theme. It's definitely the highlight of my life. A good old adventure that is calling to me. Not really following the line here. I mean, I'm kind of understanding the shapes, but not really understanding how it's going together. Just like that. Kind of tracing over half of these. Well, I'm tracing over the gesture lines here, but this is a little different from, like, breaking down, like, the actual drawing and trying to understand it. This time you're actually doing the drawing itself. Try to understand the drawing, understand the flow of it. And then you're trying to capture the shape itself. It's not right. I'm gonna curve it. No. Need the stabilizer for this. I'm hoping I can move away from the stabilizer, but eventually, I don't even know, man. Hoping I can move away from the stabilizer, but I'm gonna have to, like, stick with it at some points, but something acting a little strange there. Gotta use the stabilizer at some points, and then, like, then kind of move away from that. Just to improve on, like, my hand coordination skills. Because right now I'm just using computer tools just to really capture the piece itself. But I don't know. Really, it's all about the practice. The first set of drawings you do are gonna look like crap, but eventually it just kind of clicks for you. Right now, mine kind of looks like crap. No, not the brush. I'm gonna use the stabilizer for this one. Okay, quick line there. Quick line there. That one didn't look too bad with the stabilizer. Still not perfect, but yeah, what does it matter? Gonna make a slight improvement on that though. Middle finger still looks like crap, but hey, whatever. Sometimes just takes a little bit of handwork just to make quick lines or small lines there. And other times, the stabilizer will do more good. All right. Let me improve the middle lines there, like right here. Take the eraser. Let me just take a quick look at the head. Not really making an X there, am I? Whoops. It's under race. Just kind of curve it. Use a stabilizer at this point. Doesn't quite look like that. Oh, I see. It's a bit of parallel line action. Yeah, they all have stabilizers on them. All right. Get the basic brush on, kind of match the lines up. It should be more like that. Wait, how does that look on in there? That line kind of curves in a little bit. Just like that. So maybe I gotta go down a little further on the arm. And then go like that. Maybe go up a little. And then down. Definitely helps if I zoom in quite a lot, but eventually I kind of just want to draw from like this distance like I would with the paper. Just to really capture the way people drew like half these pieces. Already it's not looking too good. It's stabilizer. Actually, first I need to erase some of this. Let's see, the elbow starts there. Maybe I just need to capture the elbow. I gotta move this toolbox over here. Change it to stabilize. Did not mean to do that. Screw it, I'm not changing it. I'm just gonna like round it off. Kind of like that. Just like that. Let's look a little rounded on that side. So maybe the line goes like that. And then it curves up like that. Or maybe it curves like that. I'm gonna really capture the piece here. Just like that. Like, I don't know. You'd think line art would be the simplest, but it's definitely not that simple. Not that simple to me. I'm sure it's like that with the rest of you. Can't really do too much of it, but you can do rough sketches or you can do rough sketches. You may be able to do like basic body parts, except for like the hands and feet. But really, I just gotta practice this more, especially in my off time. Alright. Gotta erase this a tad bit more. Hell, I can be a perfectionist when it comes to like art. Kind of want to make it as perfect as possible, but kind of don't have to lean into it when it comes to like animation, because like a frame goes by and you don't really notice it unless you pause it. But when it comes to like art, every little detail matters. And I really wanted to do this more because like I tried like doing the Stamina's Thoughts video that's gonna be coming up. But my stamina, not the original one, but like the stamina picture, the one that's on my profile pic, that's not really looking like the style that I want to do. But if I improve like my art style a bit more, then like get a perfect drawing, kind of like, let me just summon up an image real quick. Do that. Desktop images. Should be right here. There we go. These guys, the ones that did the original picture, yeah, they did like a pretty good job like creating this image. And I kind of want to like do this in like my own anime style. That's kind of similar to this, but not really. And it kind of follows like this, yeah, certain anime style. And if I can like draw just like the pros do it, then like maybe I could create more out of it. But I guess I could just show you guys a sneak peek of what I'm working on. Just like a little screenshot, right here. Move this out of the way. If I can like, is there a mute button? Gonna mute this real quick. Because so far, like, my basic line art, yeah, I'm not like putting any structure into it, but yeah, it's kind of looking a little crap. I mean, it's good for like my own style, but I kind of want to replicate more of the pro style. It's kind of like looking a little crap there. I'll just unmute that and yeah, I just kind of like want to create something great, something good. But in order for me to do that, I'm gonna have to like, yeah, improve my art style significantly. Just really create said image. I guess it starts with, okay, I got the stabilizer. I'm gonna go ahead and like do that. Almost works. Maybe I just need to lay out the gap a little bit, kind of like here-ish. Just like that. Hello. Hey, Starry, how's it going? Right now, I'm just doing a little bit of art streams here. Just slowly improving my art. Eventually I'll get this working 100%, but it's kind of hard to nail the right design, you know? Okay, so that's kind of like that. Just like that. And maybe like this curves into a little bit. Oh, shit. I've been working on the wrong template. Damn it. Whoops. I meant to say I'm working on the wrong layer, which kind of sucks. So let me put this right where it belongs. Actually, if I kind of match it up a little bit. I need to get it more looking like what it's supposed to. Okay, there, refresher. That's supposed to be going down like that. Then that's supposed to like go down like that, I think. Like that. No. I need to figure out this line a little bit more. Ugh. Getting a little sidetracked there. So that's curves down a little bit, and that curves down also. And then I curve this one down. And I go up with this a little bit. And draw around like that. Kind of like that a little bit. Kind of branch it a little bit from what I'm actually looking at. Not sure I'm getting like how this line art's supposed to go. Definitely want to replicate its style, but so it goes like that, and it goes like that. Just like that. I could trace over it, and yeah, like near perfect. But who wants to trace over art all the time? I mean, if you're doing that in spare time, yeah, that's good for you, but if you really wanna like improve art, you gotta make pieces on your own that stand out and actually and actually look pretty great. You gotta do it your own way. Let's see. Do like that. Maybe I'm just not understanding the shape itself. I think I'll just focus on doing something like that, maybe. Because that kind of fits it, but not really. Gonna move this down a little bit. And it's gotta curve out a little bit. And then like go in a little bit, just like that. Yeah, I'm just looking at one thing and it fits that particular style, but I need to improve my own style here. Not looking to copy said art. I gotta practice more on my line art. Really make something good. So far that curves down like that. Need to round it off. Kind of like that. Erase that a little bit more. Maybe I could do like the brush exercises, like creating lines without the stabilizer, just to like get used to it on my off time. But I gotta create real art during these art streams, and also like learn the fundamentals in order to really let it take shape, you know? Now that I look at this, it doesn't look half bad, at least with the stabilizer. Fingers still kind of look like crap, but I mean, I got the basic idea with the shape. So far, that's just straight lines. I'm gonna create a little thing there. and then round it off, kind of like this. Oh. Kind of the crappiest looking head itself here, but why not? Alright. Could trace the clothing, but I don't know, that's not gonna really matter too much. I know my internet is crap right now. Luckily for me, I am recording these in 1080p. It's just the streams themselves are gonna look like shit. So eventually I might release some of these in 1080p, that way you don't look at this crappy ass mess. Of course, it's not like actually having them as like VODs. It's just gonna be regular ass videos that kind of look long. I think at some point I might get like better internet, probably like this year, to really get into like streaming 1080p, the quality that I kind of want to reach. Of course, some of it is pretty expensive because it's fiber optic, but I don't know. I think I need to draw the line here. Maybe I could throw my own hairstyle in there. Maybe kind of make it look like stamina, you know? Wouldn't that be a thought? Alright. Just like that. You know what? Screw it. I'm branching from like Ichigo or... Nah. Just wouldn't fit stamina. I mean, stamina wouldn't have a thin head like that. It would definitely more have a rounded head. It kind of fits like that. Then although that kind of breaks from like the actual line there. How would I do it though? Should I just round it out? I think I almost got it. All I had to do was round the skull a little bit. Kind of like that a little bit. And then just erase that line a little bit. And maybe round that off a little bit more. And I might be able to capture the skull perfectly. You know, all the practice I can get from this. Maybe capturing a skull shape right now, but there we go. It's looking a little, not really. It's looking somewhat okay, but I just need to follow the skull a little bit more. Oh, I see. I think I'm starting to see it. Just like that. Right there would be like where the hair starts. Right, I have the general shape of the hair, I just don't have the general shape of the skull. What he would look like being bald. Kind of like, no. Yeah, it's kind of looking a little weird. Now I'm just kind of branching off from like what I originally had, which was this. And right there, it had a general skull shape. I'm gonna take another look here. Yeah, the gesture drawing kind of did a crappy job on the gesture drawing, so that's why my line art kind of looks different from there. Maybe I'll work on a different part, like maybe the clothes. Kind of do it from memory. It's a little different. Gonna create a basic line there. And then follow that one up a little bit. Just like that. Although that color, it looks like it sticks out a little bit more. Erase that a little bit. And then draw that out a little bit. Like it sticks out a little bit more. Kind of capture the piece a little bit perfectly. Oops. And then the rest just kind of falls from there. So that piece sticks out a little bit, and then like another part sticks out a little bit more. Just the basic shape of the clothes. Okay. Maybe the shading and the color doesn't matter too much. I mean, sure, I could focus on like part of the outline, but maybe this piece is more like a composition piece, or aka a type that blends all elements of the drawing together. Right now I'm focusing on line art, but the composition itself has like thinner lines that don't show up as much. Like the line art is so small that it blends into the back a little bit, and some parts just stick out a little bit more. Or maybe they just show up more. I'm gonna smooth this a little bit. Maybe I could have done composition first and then break it down half of this crap, because let me think. Some of these things require certain techniques, like triangle folds that just kind of like you gotta really capture like the shape of the clothing in a different way from, like, say, basic line art. But maybe I can capture the piece a certain way just to really just to kind of like capture the piece a little bit, and then kind of do a little bit of line there. And kind of do that. Kind of just copying it again. Maybe it's because I'm running on a little bit of lack of sleep. Only really slept for 4 hours. Kind of rested, kind of rested a little bit at nighttime, but really I kind of just stayed awake, never really fully rested until like till it was 3 o'clock. Maybe that's why I'm suffering a little bit. Then I just drank a bit of coffee. And then like I don't know. Shit's kind of downhill, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to take a breather. Honestly, I should like enjoy doing art a bit more. Could capture the outline just a tad bit more. Maybe I just need to capture like the basic look. Just kind of like do something like that. And draw it out just a slight bit more. Kind of let that one glide a little bit. And then maybe it kind of like drapes over, kind of like that. Just like that. Curve it like that. Doing the same thing again. Maybe I gotta look a little deeper. Let's see, the basic shape is kind of like... It's a bit hard to tell. The basic line is kind of like that. It's just a little bit further down. Maybe I didn't capture the right shape at all. Instead of like here, it's supposed to go down a bit more. Kind of like that almost. And what? Yeah, then that was like a little bit of a shadow there. Let's see, where was it? There's the basic line, and then it kind of like goes down like that. Just like that almost. I think that shows a bit of a complicated drawing to really practice my line art on. Is there any other ones I could practice my drawings on? Let's see. Not exactly sure. All right. I think I'm just gonna try the best as I can just to finish this piece a little bit. I'll really focus on that a little bit. And then kind of like go down like that. Maybe I'll just do my own variation of this to really capture it. And then just kind of like do something like that. Erase that a little bit. It's not really doing it for me. I think I might have to cut this short. I think I'm running on empty here. I think I'll continue a little bit more of line art when I'm in a bit of a better mood or better state of mind. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stamina Sun out. See you later.